When the world is just too much, turn it off and turn on positive, encouraging K-Love.
I'm gonna praise.
World off. K-Love on.
K-Love is sunshine for my soul.
I love K-Love.
Listen now on your radio, online, or on the free K-Love app.
K-Love makes me feel so good.
Positive, encouraging K-Love.
Well, hi, everyone, and welcome to Alzheimer Speaks Radio. I'm your host, Lori LeBay, and I'm so excited that you're joining us today. We are going to have a fascinating conversation, as usual, as we learn from people all around the world at all ages and stages of life. Stay tuned as we shift our dementia care from crisis to comfort.
Here we go. What you think about, you will bring about the mental change. We will.
Well, hi, everyone, and welcome to Alzheimer Speaks Open Mic. Today, I'm going to talk about memory cafes, and it's just going to be me. So I hope you're not too disappointed, but I think this topic is really, really important. Every month, I do open mic, but I wanted to take just a little special time because back on October 26th of 2011, we opened the first Memory Café here in the United States, and it was with ACR Homes and Arthur's Senior Care, who sponsored us, and we have been going strong all this time. We started out, struggling a little bit, but we learned about the concept through Norms McNamara over in the UK, which I thought was fascinating, having people with dementia and their care partners meeting together. That was something we hadn't seen here in the U.S. And Norms connected me with their peeps over in the UK, and they were so gracious, and they rewrote their programming to switch their S's back to our Z's here in the U.S. and to use terms that we use here for various titles. Now, one of the biggest differences was over there, they had funding. Here, we did not. And so it took me a little while to find someone willing to support this new concept. And I was so thankful for Arthur's Senior Care and ACR Homes. They were absolutely fabulous, and we've been working together since October 26th. 2011, when we first launched Arthur's Memory Café. Now, during that time, it was difficult in the beginning getting people to understand the concept and knowing we were here. And we stuck it out for about a year before we could really build. And that build came from the Star Tribune when they actually did an article on us, which was our twin sister city, across the ways. And the next meeting, we had about 13 to 15 couples show up that drove 45 minutes to an hour one way just to get to us. That was our explosion. That was our, we got this right. Thank God we were patient moment. And we never looked back. We grew to 3 different groups, offered all at the same time out of Arthur's coffee shop. And it was so beautiful, the support that our sponsor, ACR Homes and Arthur's Senior Care, gave us to be able to do that. We also started helping people launch their owns closer to their neighborhoods. And so eventually our 3 groups dwindled down to 1. And then we lived through COVID. And nobody really wanted to gather online because no one thought it was going to last that long. And part of the reason was they just didn't feel that they would still be able to connect. And about a month month and a half into it, the group decided to go online, and we never converted back, even after COVID was over. People found that it was actually a little bit easier as their loved ones had progressed in the disease. It wasn't a struggle to have to get them out of their house, and it was okay for them to be on a Zoom meeting if their loved one needed to take a nap. Now, during these years as a facilitator, I was so honored to hear these intimate stories of people's lives, to watch the growth and the expansion of the friendships almost occur instantaneously, to see people who weren't sure they even wanted to attend a group to show up for the second one, and I probably could have pushed them before a reporter and they would have answered any question proudly because they no longer felt alone. Now, just because I'm not facilitating a group anymore doesn't mean that I don't and won't promote these. I will till I die. I just think they're one of the most beautiful things. People have said they're their lifelines. I still will mentor people in getting started and help them along. I will still amplify the power of these groups and the importance to our communities as a whole to be able to support people. And so if you are interested in learning more, I'm going to share my screen here really quick. So I wanted to show you where you could get more information on memory cafes. One is to go to my website, alzheimerspeaks.com, and then just go ahead and click on our free educational resource section.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions for free. Call now and find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-710-5100. I'm here with spokesman John Wolf. So, John, tell everyone listening who should call right now.
Well, Maria, first off, thank you for having me here. It's always nice to answer the listeners' questions. Now, as far as who should call in, anyone who's been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, give us a call right now. 800-710-5100. You'll find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth.
Thanks, John. You heard it, folks. Take advantage of this opportunity and call now. 800-710-5100.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states. Not available in California.
And when you go there, you'll find all kinds of different things to help support you during your dementia journey. But there is one square here that says Memory Cafés. And if you click on that, you will find all kinds of information from what is a memory cafe and a care partner talking about his experience, where they came from, adapting to your community and what they're all about. This is a Memory Cafe discussion panel that I think you'll learn lots of information about. Here outlines some of the purposes of a memory cafe: to be able to give people a safe and engaging spot, to support people living with dementia, to develop that peer connection and empowerment of belonging again, which so often just slides away and disintegrates, to find compassionate support along with education and resources, and really strengthen people's social connections, both for those living with dementia and their care partners. You'll hear more about some of the benefits and some of the styles of cafes. There are many, many different types of styles of cafes. Most are in person, but some can be online. And again, if you are interested in setting one up, there's a few tips, but I'm more than glad to set up a meeting to talk to you. All you have to do is click this questions about memory cafes, and you can shoot me an email and we will go from there. And of course, you can always go to the Memory Cafe directory, which is part of the Memory Cafe Alliance, which is supported by dementia-friendly communities. You can find a Memory Cafe near you via a zip code or a keyword. Plus, they also, under their alliance, describe what a Memory Cafe is, and you can create an account and get your Memory Cafe listed here. And there's also resources for leadership that you can find there. You can also find information about Memory Cafes on the Dementia Map Global Resource Directory. And so please check these out if you haven't. They are so critically important, and they support families and our loved ones living with dementia, making life worth living, creating joyful moments, supporting one another through struggling times, learning different tools and different resources that are out there. This is something I wish my own mother could have participated in. I think she really would have enjoyed it, especially early on in the game. And I think it would have helped me care better. But there were so many disconnects back in that time. You know, my mom lived with the disease 30 years and she's been gone since 2014. So it was quite a long time ago. But if you know of somebody, or maybe you're living with dementia yourselves, please check out the Memory Cafes. They're one of, I believe, our best supports out there. So with that, I'm going to kind of wrap up. I will encourage people, if you have a topic or an event that you want to talk about, please reach out to me for future open mics. Our next one will be on July 21st when we record it, and it will air on July 23rd. And again, you can find more about our open mics on both Dementia Map as well as Alzheimer Speaks under our podcast section. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions for free. Call now and find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-710-5100. I'm here with spokesman John Wolf. So, John, tell everyone listening who should call right now.
Well, Maria, first off, thank you for having me here. It's always nice to answer the listeners' questions. Now, as far as who should call in, anyone who's been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, give us a call right now. 800-710-5100. You'll find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth.
Thanks, John. You heard it, folks. Take advantage of this opportunity and call now. 800-710-5100.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states. Not available in California.